Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed. It did get a thin handover from the Asian markets as we had the China and Hong Kong markets closed for a holiday. But the local bourse are really just firing on as we start off the month of October. So in the first trading session of the month, the all share in green territory climbing by almost 1.5%. We do have those gains largely coming from the Resources 10 complex that's climbed almost 2%, and the Industrial 25 following in the same direction, accelerating by almost 1.5%. And also the Financial 15 trading in the green, rising by almost 0.9%. Let's take a look at the U.S. markets, and on that front, of course, we are dealing with the U.S. government shutdown. Of course, there was a deadline on a funding deal that expired at midnight. So as from today, the government department's in a shutdown. And also because of that, we're now not getting the September non-farm payrolls that were due to come out on Friday. But we did digest, coming out of the labor market, the ADP private payrolls. Instead of an increase, they actually recorded a decline. Quite a mixed picture on that front. We do have the tech-heavy NASDAQ leading in the losses, softening by almost 0.1%. The S&P 500 relatively flat, just 0.01% below that flat line currently. But backing that trend is the Dow, and that's risen by 0.14%. Let's take a look at the markets across the Atlantic and a lift on that front with the FTSE 100 with a gain just shy of 1%. The CAC 40 rising by almost 0.9%, and we are also seeing a similar gain on the DAX. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. The rand pretty strong at some points, was below 17 rand 20 against the US dollar, now sitting at that mark. Against the pound at 23 rand 18 and against the euro at 20 rand 17. Let's take a look on at the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.17, pound dollar at 1.34 and the yen just above 147 against the greenback.